Alright, what's up you guys? Jay here, and today back again with another video. And in this video, another interview of one of an animator. Here's another animator, a friend of mine. He's a very great animator. Been on YouTube for about 7 months, I believe. But yeah. So this one is this animator is the Orange Content Stop Motion. So say what's up, the Orange Content Stop Motions.
What's up? I'm the Orange Content. Nice to talk to you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give him some I'm just gonna give him like some I'm gonna interview him like I'm gonna give him questions. So I'm gonna ask him questions. Wait, what? Alright, I'm just gonna tell him some stuff. And okay, so this first question is this is a special question. How did you get into guitar?
Into playing my guitar. Well, that's kind of so pretty much the story is I always wanted to play like an instrument, but I never knew like which one to start with. And then like one of my friends who plays the drums, he wanted to like he wanted me to like play some music with, and I'm like, well, I don't play an instrument. He's like, well, you could play the guitar. So I just started learning how to play the guitar, and like, when you know how to play the guitar, to play other instruments is kind of a bit more easier. Like, say if you want to learn how to play the piano or like play the ukulele, it's a bit easier to pick up and learn how to play those different instruments. Also, would you like me to play the Avengers theme song?
If you want. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad. You can play guitar really good. Second question is, how did you get into stop motion?
Into stop motion, okay. So stop motion, I got into stop motion because, well, I have been watching stop motions for a long time, and the first ever stop motion animation I watched was by a YouTuber named Moses, I think. He's pretty popular in the stop motion community. He makes most of his stop motions don't have voice acting. I started watching his stop motions about like 7 years ago when with his SpiderMan stop motions. And I'm like, that's cool. How he it's like, because I thought it was like Toy Story when I was younger, and then I was watching some videos, and I was watching who makes reviews called Charlemagne Prime. He was talking about stop motion, and then I just did some research. I watched some videos and stuff, and I got into it. And I think probably about 5 months after I got into it, that's when I found your channel. And the first video of yours that I ever watched was the Everett K. Ross versus Carnage X. That was the first one I ever watched.
Yeah, I actually remember making that. I remember getting back home. I was just making this stop motion. This was actually before when I didn't even have a tripod, you know. So I was just like, I'll just make it. So yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'll just use like a book.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have did that. I never thought about that. But yeah, third question is, how did you get into figures?
I got into action figures. Well, I got into action figures before I got into making the stop motions, and as I was saying before, the first ever person first ever action figure review I ever watched was Sharman's Prime, and that was like the same year as watched his channel 5 years before I actually got into collecting the figure, and when he uploaded the figure reviewing the Gambit from the Caliban wave, I'm like, I really want that. And that figure was my first ever Marvel Legends in my collection.
Yeah.
And it's still, even though that was last year, I really love that figure. I personally think that was one of the best waves for release. I'm not saying it is the best. I'm saying it's one of the best. I think when that new Spider-Man wave comes out, the Miles and the Gwen, that might be my favorite wave. The cool figure is, I think, Stiltman, and I've seen it had like hand ninjas, so when I get the hand ninja figures, I definitely need to get some, what's their name? I forgot their name. Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, the Defenders. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Yeah, the Defenders looks pretty good. And I believe that was the third question, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the third question.
Yeah, I have short-term memory all the time. So, fourth question is, what is your favorite comic? If you have any comics, what is your favorite comic book figure? I mean, comic book. Yeah.
Comic book. I have it in my room somewhere. I don't exact. I think it's inside this little bag I got. It's not in here. Okay. So my favorite comic book is. Well, I wouldn't say a particular comic. I'm going to say a saga because, like, I have the whole saga, the Dark Phoenix saga. I have that whole comic book, and I really love that. I read that thing about 5 times. So if someone were to quiz me about it, I would be like, okay, so Hellfire Club did this and Jean Grey did that, you know?
Yeah. Fourth question is, if you have like a favorite movie or favorite movie of all time, what would it be and why?
Okay. My favorite movie of all time would be Captain America Civil War. And I'm going to say that is my favorite, and the reason why that is my favorite movie is because Captain America Civil War really changed the... When that movie came out, the whole pace of the MCU changed, and I really liked where it was going. Not even just that. Like other movies that came out that year, for an example, Batman vs. Superman. The movie that came out in 2016 was hyped out a lot, but the only movie that could really live up to it was Captain America. That was the only movie. Like there was action throughout the whole entire movie. There was no time where you like, the pacing of the movie is kind of getting a bit slow. It was never a time like that. And I really liked the whole movie. I liked the post-credit scenes and everything.
Yeah, when I first
And
saw,
I liked how in the movie they pretty much with Civil War, you pretty much have to watch every movie in the universe. But some of the main movies you would need to watch is all the Avengers movies, Iron Man 3, and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I feel like after watching that, it just picks up from the Winter Soldier, and then we figure out what happened to Bucky and the rest of the crew after.
Yeah, when I first saw SpiderMan, like, I know I did see the trailer when he said, "Hey everyone," but like when I saw him in the movie, what he was doing, all those Spider-Man flips, I was like, he's pretty good. And like my theater was so packed, I had to like sit in the second row. Yeah.
Thing is, the actor Tom Holland does most of his own stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I really liked how they portrayed Spider-Man because me personally, I can really relate to him. Like he's like Spider-Man in the movie and also in the comics and everything. He's really awkward, but he's also like one of the smartest kids in the class, you know?
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, and on a scale, oh wait, last question. On a scale to 1 to 10, what would you give this interview?
I would give this interview, I would say a solid 15 out of 10. I definitely think that this was a good interview. I mean, this isn't my first time talking to you. I talked to you plenty of other times,
Yeah.
and this is I really liked the questions you chose, and I had fun answering them. And I can't wait to see what other videos you make on your channel, rather they're stop motion skits or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Also, one thing I wanted to say
yeah.
is after you kind of inspired me to do some skits on my channel.
Yeah.
You're not the first person to do them, but you definitely kind of inspired me to start doing something like that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the one, I think, where your brother wanted to drive. I did like that one. Yeah.
But yeah. And he's like, "Are you drive the car?"
Yeah.
How do you drive the car again?
Yeah. Yeah,
Having this whole fit like, "You get the car, bro. I want to drive."
yeah, they just walked out. That was pretty good.
It's kind of a bit. That skit was like more. It was pretty realistic, even though you're like, "Well, we're children. How we drive the car?"
Yeah.
I actually know how to start up the car. He doesn't. So.
Nice. This was a pretty good interview, and this was the Orange Content Stop Motion. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like and subscribe to anybody who's new here. Peace out, and see you guys later. And I'll make sure I will put him in the link in description. Yeah.